Hey friends, Ash here with Gents, and today I'm coming at you guys with 3 great oud fragrances that you can actually pick up right now from my pack on maxaroma.com. I'm also doing a giveaway of that pack, actually the one that I've got right here that I'm going to show you in this video. I'm also going to do a giveaway of a gift card on this video, so there's going to be 2 different giveaways, and if that wasn't enough to talk about already, I'm also going to do a first impression on this one right here, Amouage Imitation Man. Yeah, so there's a lot to talk about here. 3 different oud fragrances, 2 giveaways, and a first impression. Oh boy, let's jump into this. As I made mention of before, this is my pack for Maxaroma for this month, actually for February. I know it's the end of February, but it's been a hectic month. So 3 different oud fragrances. I'm going to break down each one of these for you guys just really quickly. Not a full in-depth review, but let you know a general overview of how these smell. There's also going to be a link in the description if you want to pick up one of these packs. They run $60 for this month, and 10% of all of those purchases go back into a gift card that I give away to you guys each month. I don't make any money off the sales of these. I put it right back to you guys. So the 3 fragrances this month are Mancera Oud Exclusive, Menthe All Fantastic Oud, and Tom Ford Tobacco Oud. So those are the 3 oud fragrances. If you guys are unaware of maxaroma.com, again, I'll leave a link in the description, but Maxaroma is a fragrance discounter where you can pick up niche and designer fragrances, authentic fragrances, for great prices. So do check out Maxaroma anytime you're in the market for a new fragrance. And then Amouage Imitation Man, that's just my newest Amouage, and I got this one from Maxaroma, so I figured I would put it in with the Maxaroma bundle and just kind of do it all at once. Amouage is one of my favorite niche brands, even though I don't talk about them a lot. Amouage kind of was like Creed to me. It was one of those really accessible niche brands when I first started getting into niche. Obviously a different style of fragrance than Creed fragrances, but I kind of viewed them the same way. And this one is my newest that I haven't gotten to really smell yet, so I'm going to do a first impression here. Now I have opened it, obviously, but I have not sprayed it. I've just smelled it from the atomizer. Now let's talk about these oud fragrances. First off, let's talk about Mancera Oud Exclusive. Now, when you do get this bundle, I guess I'll show that to you first and then go into the fragrance. It's gonna come like this. You're gonna have 3 separate boxes, and each one of the atomizers is gonna be in there, each one of the different fragrances. They come packaged in one of these. So it says Gents Scents right here, and then February bundle on the end of the box there. Flips open like that, or like this, and these are inside there. So on these boxes it says Maxaroma, has the name of the fragrance right here, and they are these little lipstick atomizers, similar to what you'll find on Scentbird and websites like that, where you twist it, the atomizer pops up, and you can give it a spray. You can take it out and replace it with another one if you wanted to. But that's how these come. Each one is 8 milliliters, so if you buy one of these bundles, it's 24 milliliters of fragrance. So the first one that I want to talk about is Mancera Oud Exclusive. Now, if you've never smelled this one, this is a fantastic oud fragrance as long as you like oud fragrances done in the Mancera style. It has oud, oriental notes, rose, pepper, labdanum, and saffron as some of the notes in the fragrance. It almost comes across honeyed. So the oud here comes across with this honeyed sweetness, and I imagine that's what the oriental notes in this fragrance are. It's a very powerful oud. It's got a lot of lasting power, 12 plus hours, projection, very strong with that as well. It's a very wearable oud fragrance. It's got a lot of resinous depth to it with the labdanum in there, and then a good amount of spice as well. That one of my absolute favorite oud fragrances from Mancera, actually, if not my favorite. Oud Exclusive, just great. And you can go on to fragrantica.com and see that most everybody that has smelled this, that owns this, thinks similarly to me in terms of this fragrance. It's just really awesome. Next up, we'll talk about Menthe All Fantastic Oud. This one is an oud very much in the Menthe All style. And I know that Mancera and Menthe All, they're kind of interchangeable, but the way that they approach oud is a bit different. And if you've smelled a lot of Menthe Alls and a lot of Manceras, you'll know what I'm talking about. When you smell Menthe All Fantastic Oud, it's got that Menthe All DNA, that oud DNA. And I mean, Menthe All has countless oud fragrances, let's be real here. And if you've smelled a lot of those, you'll know what I'm talking about. The way that the oud comes across in Fantastic Oud is very similar to the way it comes across in a lot of other Menthe All fragrances. There's oud, tobacco, patchouli, leather, sandalwood, a lot of notes going on in here. Oud is going to be the most prominent, though the tobacco, the leather, and the sandalwood come across quite strongly as well, especially as it dries down. It's a very wearable oud fragrance as far as Menthe Alls go. Some Menthe All fragrances that are oud centric can come across screechy, so the oud can be just kind of overwhelming, too sharp, kind of assaults your nose to an extent, and if you're not ready for it, if you haven't smelled a lot of Menthe All oud fragrances, they can be a big turnoff. But Fantastic Oud is a good intro to Menthe All oud style fragrances, in my opinion. An easy to wear fragrance. It does lean a little bit more on the dry side for me, but very good performance there, above average as well. Not quite as good as Oud Exclusive Off My Skin, but it's one that's going to last for a long time. It's going to project heavily as well, so you don't need to spray a whole lot of either one of those fragrances to have them last for a long time and perform like a boss. And then the last one, but definitely not least, Tobacco Oud by Tom Ford. This is one of my absolute favorite private blend fragrances from Tom Ford. I fell in love with Tobacco Oud the first time I smelled it. I think it's an amazing fragrance. It's fantastic. Tobacco Oud, whiskey, spicy notes, some of the notes in this fragrance. I will tell you guys, my wife hated Tobacco Oud the first time she smelled it. It was probably her least favorite fragrance that I owned for a while there. It had to grow on her, but it did grow on her, and now she thinks it's a sexy fragrance. So I don't know if that's just because I wore it so much that she got used to it and she was like, yeah, it's not too bad, or if maybe she grew in terms of her olfactory sense, but she actually really likes it now, though she did not like it a bit when I first got this one. Tobacco Oud to me is just a killer fragrance. The boozy notes in there, the tobacco, that kind of sweet pipe tobacco with just this very slight edge of maybe funkiness from the oud, just all work perfectly. And then you've got these spicy notes just really wrapping everything up, adding additional depth to the fragrance. Tobacco Oud as well, great performance there. Lasts a long time, projects heavily. It's an amazing fragrance in my opinion. Gentlemanly kind of scent, one that you can easily dress up. It's gonna have you smelling sexy, mysterious, powerful, fantastic private blend. I know I keep repeating that, but Tobacco Oud was one of those fragrances that for me was love at first sniff, and that's why I included it here. I know that Tom Ford Oud Wood is probably the most well-known of that, well, definitely the most well-known of that line of fragrances, the oud line of Tom Ford's private blend, but Tobacco Oud is my personal favorite of the bunch. So when I was putting together this little oud package, I had to throw that one in there. So those are the three in the oud package on Maxaroma's website that I put together for this month, for February 2020. If you make a purchase of that package, $6 will go into a gift card that I'll give away next month in March, which is not that far off. And now let's go ahead and check out Imitation Man by Amouage. I'll go ahead and give this one a spray, and then we'll take a quick look at the presentation. See, I told you guys I had not sprayed it. I had to pump that atomizer. It sounds a little bit weird when I say it that way, but you know what I mean. Let's take a quick look at this presentation. I love the bottle for Imitation Man. I like the colors on the bottle here. It's got kind of a green hue at the bottom, and then it's got a pinkish kind of hue up to the top, and then blue at the top. So the glass has this really cool color gradient thing going on. So there's a good look at the bottle. I have always loved homage presentations. You can see there, Imitation on the side, then on the bottom, your badge code info. And here is the box, homage Imitation. Good looking box. As I just said, always love the homage presentations. It will come like so with the bottle stuck down here into the base. If you wanted to, you could have it sit like that in your collection, though I don't know many people that actually do that. One thing to be aware of when you buy homage fragrances is sometimes the bottle can become displaced inside the box. So if you really open it up hard, the bottle may not be really snugly in there and go flying out. So be aware of that. This one's not too bad. You can see that the top comes off pretty easily, but there have been homage bottles that I've bought in the past where this is in there really tight and you really have to tug at it to get the top off. So be aware of that. Don't launch your bottle when you open this up. So you can see it, homage Imitation. There's the top of the box, side, back, other side, and your bottom right there. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, that smells really nice. So this has orris or iris. It's got rose, violet, and leather in here. Ooh, it smells good. And the orris here is just coming through. Very, very nice. Actually, that's better than I was expecting, if I'm honest with you guys here. It's thick. The florals in here are coming across not at all feminine, just very thick and rich and dense. The orris has a little touch of that makeup vibe that some people will say that iris smells like or orris smells like, but not too much. It's not overwhelming. And I think that leather here helps add just a little masculine edge. It's what keeps this leaning more toward the men's side of things, even though the three most prominent notes are florals. And a lot of guys out there, even today, are a little apprehensive about wearing fragrances that are floral centric because for the longest time, you know, flowers have been associated with women. So some guys are like, oh, I won't wear it, I can't wear it, but this is good. This is very nice. Now this is obviously going to be more of a formal situation kind of fragrance. This does not come across like a super casual kind of scent, like a day out and you're just kind of putzing around town. It doesn't really smell like that kind of fragrance. This is going to be more of a fragrance that has specific times that you wear it. This is not really a grab and go, dumb reach kind of scent, but I am very glad that I picked this up because this is very nice, right up my alley. And I really am kind of a sucker for iris and orris scents as long as they're done well. And so I'm a sucker for this one as well, it seems. Yeah, it's nice. There's this little hint of sweetness, just a touch that really kind of helps balance everything out here. Yeah, that's nice. I'm gonna keep wearing that one. I'm gonna try to do a couple of homage reviews here in the next few weeks or so. I wanna do a review on this one, Imitation, and also Portrayal. I've had Portrayal Man for maybe a month now, a month and a half, and I want to get a review on that one done. So you may see a couple of homage reviews come up here in the next few weeks, especially as I can wear these more and really break them down. That's good though. Initial first impression is that very glad that I picked this up. All right guys, so that's going to be the first impression and the oud fragrances. Let's go over the giveaway here really quickly. This is going to last 1 week from the day that this video is posted. At that point, I'll put the winner on the community tab of my YouTube page. If you're subscribed to my channel, you'll see that once I post it. So obviously you have to be subscribed to be entered into this giveaway. Also like the video, leave a comment below, and I guess let me know which of these 3 oud fragrances you are most interested in. That will be your entry into the giveaway. So 1 week from today, I'll draw 2 winners. One of you will win these 3 fragrances right here. The other will win the gift card. And I'll put both of you on the same post on the community tab. So do check that 1 week from when this video goes live. and then you'll just reach out to me via email, give me your address, and I will ship this to you if you won the oud package. And if you won the gift card, just email me and I will shoot that off to you to your email, because it will just be an e-gift card. So that's how we'll do it. All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for me today. Again, thanks to Maxaroma for sponsoring this giveaway right here. Thanks to you guys for supporting me, and I'll see you all again tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you guys.